What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, Futuristic Mike. Welcome back to another Tyler Perry Sisters video. Now, this is going to be the review for Tyler Perry's Sisters Season 5, Episode 2. Now, this was a good episode. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, though, if you guys haven't seen Tyler Perry's Zatima, you might want to go check that out because things are definitely connecting, from Sisters and Zatima. There's certain things that I picked up on, and it's only something you would know if you watched Zatima. For example, in the scene with Zach and Fatima, they mentioned Deja, the neighbor next door. You will not know who she is if you don't see Zatima, man. She moves in, she's Zach's new tenant and stuff. So yeah, go check that show out so you have all the details and stuff. And Fatima is living with Zach too, by the way, because she moved in with Zach in Zatima. Now, this was a pretty good episode, man. 7.5 out of 10. But there's just one thing in this episode that irritated the hell out of me. And if you guys have watched all my recent Sisters videos and stuff, you know how I feel about Karen, man. And she pissed me off in this episode like she always does, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Karen, she irritates me, man. She irks my soul. She was still up at the hospital waiting for the doctors and stuff with her mom. And Aaron just pops up out of nowhere. And I actually would honestly like to know how Aaron found out that she was up there. Because Pam called Zach and stuff and tried to get Zach up there. Karen wanted Pam to call Zach and Andy for her and stuff. But nobody called Aaron. Not that I remember. And he just popped up there. And I really want to know how he found out that she was up there. Remember, he went to the salon in the last episode. But nobody told him Karen was at the hospital. So what is he doing? Stalking her or what? But it seems like he's really getting to Karen, man. She's stressed out and stuff. You can tell she's really stressed. I do gotta admit, Aaron needs to give her some space, man. He's being smothering and stuff. But he does care. You can tell he cares. But I'm starting to be suspicious of Aaron because, I don't know, man. He's acting kind of crazy in a way. But Karen, she calls Fatima and Zach because she wants to know how Aaron knew. She thought Fatima or Zach or somebody called Aaron to send him up there. So she calls them and she's going off on Fatima and stuff. And Fatima's not having it, man. Karen's calling her all kinds of bitches and stuff. And Fatima's pissed. And she goes upstairs. She tells Zach, like, look, you need to handle that. I'm sick of this stuff. And Zach says, what do you want me to do? Go up to the hospital right now? And Fatima says, yeah, go handle that. Before he goes, though, he tries to go upstairs and make up with her and stuff. And she's just not trying to hear it, man. She says she's going to bed and stuff. And Zach, of course, he's being funny, talking about how you gonna go to bed with your wig and your makeup on and stuff. Zach is hilarious, man. He cracks me up. But he said he was gonna go, leave, and go set everybody straight. And that's exactly what he was planning on doing. But, Karen already left the hospital because the doctor seen her, right? And said everything was okay. She stopped bleeding and stuff and the baby's okay. So Zach went to Karen's house. Karen is sleeping in the room and her mom answers the door. Zach says, look, I just came over here because I got a new lady and Karen was tripping, going off on my lady and stuff, and I'm not having it. And Karen's mom wasn't really trying to talk to Zach. She said, look, this is not the time for this. You can't talk to Karen. Just leave. And Zach really came there to set Karen straight. We know that Zach has been weak when it comes to Karen before, man. Like that time in the salon when he slept with Karen in the office. I don't think it's going to be like that anymore. Zach is really crazy about Fatima. And I think he really was going there to set her ass straight. Because on Zatima, he proposed to Fatima at the end of the last episode. But Sabrina and Maurice are nowhere to be found in this episode. Danny's looking for Sabrina. Andy's looking for Karen. They just have no idea what's going on. But when Andy's on the phone with Danny, she tells Danny that she heard, Sabrina and Maurice were being investigated at the bank and stuff like that. So Danny goes to see Calvin at Maurice's spot. And Calvin doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know where Maurice is at. And Danny thinks it's weird because Maurice and Sabrina are MIA. So she basically told Calvin, to call her if he hears anything. She put her number in his phone and stuff. So they're both just very suspicious, man. And this is all because of Q, man. He set them up. Punk ass Q. Now we see, Gary wanted to come over. He said on the phone that he wanted to come over that night. And Andy said, okay, but I need you to write a list out of all the good stuff and all the bad stuff from our relationship. He goes over to Andy's house, man. He doesn't have a list at all. Well, he does, but it's a very short list. He just went over there, man, because he thinks he can do the same stuff he always does when it comes to Andy. He thinks that she is gonna forgive him and stuff like that. And she was pretty much telling him straight up that she's done. And I was liking the way she was handling the whole situation. You know, she gave him her list and stuff. It said he's controlling, manipulative, and stuff like that. But then he thinks he's slick, tries to take his clothes off or whatever, and says, look, I'm gonna show you why you keep coming back. And she really slept with this man. She really slept with him. We also seen Preston at the airport still talking to Danny, and Preston said, look, what do you want me to do? And Preston handled the situation very wrong, in my opinion, man. He just, I don't know, he doesn't get it when it comes to Danny. At first, you know, I thought Danny was being too hard on him and stuff, but now I'm just like, man, you know, Preston can do better, because he honestly could have been like, look, I'm not leaving. We're gonna make this work, and that's what it is. I love you. But instead, he's like, man, just tell me if you want me to leave or if you want me to stay or whatever. And he's just whining too much. You know, he needs to take control and tell Danny straight up, like, I love you, girl. I'm staying. And that's what it is. But Danny was crying and stuff. She was real emotional. And then that guy from last week that was with his drunk ass wife, you know, he was talking to Danny, trying to give her advice and stuff. And then he gave her his number. So I don't know if this is another guy, you know, Danny's gonna start seeing or what. But yeah, that's what happened at the airport. And that's pretty much everything that happened in the episode. Sabrina and Maurice were MIA. Hopefully they come back in the next episode and we find out, you know, what's going on with them and stuff. And I hope they get to the bottom of what Q did. I hope they don't drag it out too long. But it was a pretty good episode. If you've seen it, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought. And what do you think's gonna happen in the next episode? And also comment, man, if you're as sick of Karen as I am. Shout out to Ebony, man, the woman that plays Karen. She does an amazing job at the role. I love her in Wu-Tang, the show and stuff. But I just can't stand Karen in this show right now, man. She's so moody and she's just always going off on somebody. She always has something to say. I just don't like her character, man. I liked her character a little more early on, but in the past like 2-3 seasons, I have not been able to stand Karen. But comment your thoughts down below and let me know what you think of the episode. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of season 5. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Tyler Perry Sisters content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.